give it another chance. See if Mr. Bass is up there too. Well, something hit it. Yep. There he was, way in there. There's a lot of trees that lay all the way down in here, so. There's a fish. There he was. Another one down in there. Yes. Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. It is a foggy October morning here in Pennsylvania. Let me just give you a look here. I mean, visibility is like, I don't know, 20 yards. So I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be in the 70s and sunny, and so it's probably why it's so foggy. But I'm going to launch and head out into the fog and see if I can't catch a bass. It's getting to be late October, and but it's been warm the last couple days. The water temperature is about 60 degrees. I checked last night, and I'm hoping I can get on a little bit of a fall pattern here and figure these fish out. It's going to be a beautiful day, so I thought I'd come out here and see what I could do. There's the Pelican bass Raider, ready to go. I'm going to get it unhooked and launched, and we'll see what happens. I'll throw the usual suspects and see. I brought a lot of movement again, trying to do the fall patterns, and but I brought the plastics as well, so I'll throw everything at them. I just want to catch a few bass today and enjoy the nice weather. So thanks for coming along on this foggy morning. Hope the thing doesn't come out of the water and grab old Vance, but anyway, hopefully not. If he does, I'll have it on camera. Thanks for joining me today on fishingwithvance.com. Alright guys, nice quiet launch. It's even though it's about 9 o'clock, it's still super foggy. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna throw this shad wrap first and see if I can locate some fish with it. Let's switch it up today. I've been fishing pretty much the same order, you know, the same areas of the lake, and maybe I need to switch it up a little bit and go to some different spots and see if that brings a little more success. So it is foggy, but I think what I'll do before I leave, I don't want to throw this thing up to right on up there to the too close because it'll get hung up, but I wouldn't mind, you know, throwing a worm up in there and see if, you know, really tight in the cover, and see if they're tight in there and aren't ready to come out and chase this yet. So I think I'll tie my worm on real fast, or grab the pole that has it already. Tell you what, I'll throw this guy. He's got a watermelon fleck ready to go, and that should tell a story. Now I'm going to go up shallow, so I mean in the cover area, so I want this pup to be as as weedless as possible. So I'm going to skin that a little bit. Let's see if anybody's chilling up in there. And I think I'll repeat that as I work around the lake. Just, you know, throw some movement a little away from bank, but then you know, throw a plastic worm up close. I may tie a Fluke on today. I haven't thrown that much this year, and we've had success with it in the past. I don't want to leave this corner. I've caught them between those laydowns before. So let me just see if somebody's in there. That might be a little bit too far in. So, give it another chance. See if Mr. Bass is up there too. Wow, something hit it. Yep. There he was, way in there. There he is. He was darn near against the bank. A little guy, but at least he ate something. Alright, no skunk. I'll take it. Bass number 1 on watermelon fleck. Alright. Skunk is off the boat. He was up underneath that cover big time. Let's see if I can get another one over here. See if I can get another one lurking up in this corner. There's a lot of trees that lay all the way down in here, so there's a fish. Oh, there he was. Another one down in there. Yes. Pretty darn nice one too for this lake. I'll take it. Oh, he's cold. Okay. All right, buddy. I will take it. In the fog. In the fog of the morning. Top of the morning to you. All right, buddy. See you. All right, guys. It was bass number 2. He was out a little bit. This worm's getting chewed up. I have to get a new one. He was out a little ways, but I didn't throw that in super close. But this is seemingly the only thing that's working these days. Last time I was here, I caught a few on this too, but it's the watermelon fleck, watermelon red fleck. These are the Fat Baby Finesse variety. I like these. Yeah, they're the 5-inch, and I really like these in the river for smallmouth, but I've been using them out here too. And yeah, it's KVD Perfect Plastics. As you guys new to the channel, I throw these a lot, and they're so soft. And I tend to fish a mojo, or split shot rig, or whatever you want to call it, which is, I use a Gamakatsu EWG hook. I think this is a smaller one. It's the 584-10. I think it is a this is a 2-aught. I'm doing a horrible job here. There we go. Now it's gonna lay down for me. And just skin it a little bit. And then, like I said, I go with 2 split shots separated. You tend to hang up less when you have 2 spread apart like that. If you put them together, you'll snag more for whatever reason. These guys have seen better day. And then this is a fluorocarbon leader, 8-pound, to a barrel swivel, to monofilament. I throw Stren for whatever reason. It just seems like it just seems like it casts the best for me. So that's what I throw. I like the blue tint, mostly for me, so I can see it above the water and see my line moving. Fish with Vance. It's a very nice fish. He was up tight. Same thing. I threw it right to the edge and just worked it back off the bank. I felt him just titch it, just a tick, little tick. And there he was. Let's see anything else. It's a decent little guy. It's alright. He like the fat baby finesse. See you later, buddy. Alright. Bass number 3. Wow. I'm shocked. I was gonna go away from the watermelon fleck, but I don't think I can. Still working. So that time I threw it right up to the bank and it slid it back down, and he picked it up and I let him go with it. It was a subtle hit. I let him run with it for a while because I thought it was a bluegill and or some type of panfish. So it wasn't a really aggressive bite, but then I saw the line moving, so I gave him a hit, and there he was. Dangerous cast there. Very dangerous. Got a hit though. Yep. Oh, he spit it. Oh man, that's a beautiful cast. I don't know if you could see that. I threw it right along the, as my pops used to say, I was bumping the bark, and I hopped it over because I thought it was going to get hung up, and when it landed on the other side, the bass smoked it, and he was running with it nicely too. And I thought I jacked him good, but I must not have got him good. He jumped and spit that. That was cool though. Alright, so 3. Oh, these trucks are killing me. 3 bass in the boat and one hit and got off. So it's good action. Again, I don't think I can go away from this just yet. Fishing with Vance. I come out in the middle here a little bit and put on a senko, and I got him. Pretty good little bass. I'll take it for fish number 4. Little guy. That's all right. Love it. I'll take it. Fish number 4. Switch to the senko a little bit. Just again, the water looks still not very clear, but still looks a little stained. Not so much. I guess it's not. What do I know? Got one right next to the boat here, guys. Was popping along a senko. He grabbed it. Alright, bass number 5. Albeit little dudes, that's okay. There's a lot of little dudes in this lake. And every once in a while, Papa Pump shows up. But I'll take it. 5 bass. He was out in the middle too, so it's encouraging. Alright guys, I'm just going to ease up onto this point now and Gonna work the whole rock edge and see if anybody is cruising up alongside the rocks. Let's give this a chance. Give hope a chance. I think I got a fish here. Yes, I do. That one I let sit a while, and I was playing with the motor, and there he was. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful fall bass. With the colors behind. Oh, it's beautiful. Little senko action. I'm going to switch back to the watermelon fleck, and now that I'm up in this corner here, this water's pretty clear up in here, and I know there's a lot of twigs and whatnot up in here, so I'm going to, instead of throwing that wacky with the exposed hook, I'm going to throw the watermelon fleck up in here and hopefully not get hung up, but pick up another bass. There's a fish, and there he was. He's chilling up in there. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, this little guy up there. But it worked. It worked. He was hooked good too. Not bad. He's got a little scar on him there. But other than that, nice healthy bass. See you, my friend. This much this year, and I should, because it's a great bait. This is the, it's just the Fluke baby bass. It's the kind I like. The Super Salt Plus. I like this size, and I like this type. Just because they're so soft, and you don't have to get a ton of hook through them. You know, whenever you set the hook. And you know, my old fishing partner likes the hoochie coochie, but I like that bait too, but I tend to like this, and this is the way I rig it. Instead of going straight, I go out the side, and that's something else that he used to do, my old partner. But if you rig it like this and come right back out the side, then when you get, and then I just put that bend of the hook right there. Instead of having the hook laying on top, I put it on the side, and that way, this hook's a little bent. Flatten that out a little bit. That way, you don't have to pull through. You get, I don't know, I find that you get better hookups, and so did he, on the side like this, as opposed to trying to bring it through the whole thing. So, again, I just lay it off to the side like that. This way you can throw a minnow type bait, but you know, you can almost fish this as a jerk bait or whatever. And I got it hung up. Yep. I know better than to throw at that angle. I should be able to get it. See, what I'm talking about there is if you throw, you know, if there's laydowns coming in the water, you know, if you throw in this way, you're going to go with you have a better chance of not hanging up because you're running with the same direction as the limbs. If you throw like I just did, you're bringing it across the limbs, and if there's some there, the likelihood of you snagging up just like this are pretty high. So this guy might be bye-bye because that's a significant laydown in there, but you never know. I'm pretty good at getting these out just like that. And all I did there, guys, is a lot of times what guys will do is they'll, and especially some of my fishing partners, they'll throw in, they'll get a snag, okay, and then they'll just start lawnmowering the crap out of it. All that's doing is driving that hook further and further into your laydown or whatever your snag is. So if you just stop what you're doing, and again, the only reason I'm good at that is because I throw it into snags all the time, is you just don't start lawnmowering and burying that hook anymore. Like I just did there, I swung past it, I could see the limit was on, and then you pop it to the opposite direction if you can, towards the shore, and that freed the hook. And the hook wasn't buried in there because I wasn't, going crazy as soon as I got a snag. The first reaction is to like pull real hard and hope that you could just manhandle it out of there, and a lot of times that's not going to work, it's just going to make it worse. So that's how I get them out. And believe me, I get a lot of them out because I throw them in there all the time. UAV online. So that's my getting out snags tip of the day. Coming from the person that throws it against the bank constantly in snags. FishingWithVance.com. Well, so far the baby bass is not produced. But I did throw it into a snag, and I can't really say haven't given it a chance yet. So this is a good area here, and I'm not gonna give up on it, especially if the bass are up tight in the shallow. See if they want to chase a little fluke. And they did. He did. He did want to chase that fluke. There he was. Wow, he housed it, buddy. You're like hungry hippo. You got after it. Oh. He was playing What's My Line up there. Bass number 10. He hit that and then dropped it and then hit it again and then dropped it. Oh man, little baby, little fluke action out of his gullet. Well guys, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. Ended up with 15 bass, all little guys, nothing to write home about, but certainly plenty of action to keep me here. It's getting on noon right now. It's just a gorgeous day. Like I said, once that fog burned off, it was just bluebird skies and beautiful fall day. So I'm going to get out of here. It's like I said, it's about noon. I'll throw this shad wrap around for a few minutes and then call it a day. But I appreciate everybody watching. It was fun today. Caught them on some different things. Fished that side of the lake today, and maybe that made the difference of catching a few extra fish. But ended up catching them on the shad wrap. Or I'm sorry, not the shad wrap. I'm drawing a blank. Not the shad wrap. I got some on worms, but I got some on a fluke. So caught, probably half dozen on a fluke today, which is fun. Haven't used it much, and but caught some on a fluke. They were all up close to the bank, except maybe one or two. So had a good time. Stay tuned for more fishing. I'll continue to fish until probably till mid-November, depending on the weather. And I'll keep on fishing, putting out videos, and then shift into the reviews out of old Vance's garage. So, anyway, I appreciate everybody that watches. Please comment. I'd love to have you subscribe, but I'd really like to see your comments. Tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods right now from a fall bass bite perspective. I'd like to hear it, what you're using, how it's going. So that's going to be it for today. I doubt I'm going to catch anything else. The sun's pretty bright, but you never know. I just thought I'd throw the shad wrap around before I called it a day. So I will see you all next time. Thanks again for watching today's episode of FishingWithVance.com. Brown out.